Hello friends, myself Mr. Chole Prashant Rameshrao, Head and Assistant Professor, Department of Environmental Science, Sanjeevani Mahavidyalaya, Chapoli. In our last lecture, we discussed about rainwater harvesting, one of the water conservation method. In today's lecture, we discuss about the groundwater recharge. What is meant by groundwater recharge? Groundwater recharge is a hydrologic process. It is a hydrologic process where water moves downward from surface water to groundwater. This process is called as a groundwater recharge. Here we see in this image the process of hydrological cycle or a water cycle, how rain occurs. In first pic or first image we see the process of evapotranspiration. Transpiration plus evaporation means evapotranspiration. Transpiration, that is water vapor comes from the leaves of tree, and evaporation is a water vapor comes from surface water, that is lake, river, ocean, etc. In second image we see the rainfall occurs and water gets percolated through a soil layer and ground water recharge happens. Here we see how groundwater recharge occurs naturally and what are the sources of groundwater recharge, that is natural resources for helps to groundwater recharge. Here is surface runoff, lake, wetland and river. These are the natural resources of groundwater recharge. Lake wetland helps to maintain the level of the water table. The extent of groundwater recharge by lake, wetlands, rivers is dependent upon a soil of that area, vegetation, site and water table gradient. These factors are depend on these factors. Next, groundwater recharge. We see it is the hydrologic process where water moves downward from surface water to a groundwater. It is the primary method through which water enters an aquifers. Groundwater recharge is a primary method through which water enters in an aquifers. This process is usually occurs in the unsaturated zone below plant roots. Groundwater recharge occurs both naturally and artificially, where rainwater is rooted to the subsurface. These are the two types, that is natural recharge and artificial recharge. Why groundwater recharge is necessary? Because per capita water resources availability has increases rapidly during the last 4 decades. Especially groundwater has undergone dramatic changes in arid areas. Because of higher demand, here groundwater is often the main source of both drinking and irrigation water. That's why rapidly decreasing groundwater levels calls for new methods to restore the availability of water. Groundwater recharge is an important process for sustainable groundwater management. Rapidly decreasing groundwater levels and increasing demand of water for drinking and irrigation is calls for a new methods for conservation of water or restore of water. Here is the two types: natural recharge and artificial recharge. Natural recharge is the process of recharge of groundwater naturally, that is without interference of human being, is called as a natural recharge. And second is a artificial recharge with the help of human being or with the interference of human being. The practice of artificially obstructing the flowing rainwater and inducing its infiltration to increase the groundwater reservoir is called as a artificial recharge. It carried out when natural recharge cannot fulfill the requirement throughout the year. When natural recharge or natural water cannot fulfill the requirement of human being, then the artificial recharge is needed. First, natural recharge. Rainwater enters inside the soil through a voids and the recharge is called as a natural recharge. The conditions favorable for natural recharge. What are the conditions needed to natural recharge? There are 6 conditions. First is a sandy or permeable soil. Second, rocky strata with fractures. Third, perennial rivers. Fourth, streams. Fifth, forest land. And sixth, comparatively level land with less slope. These 6 conditions are needed for a natural recharge. We see one by one. First is a sandy or permeable soil. First we see the what is meant by permeability or a soil permeability. Soil permeability is the property of the soil to transmit water and air. Soil permeability helps to transmit water and air through the soil. First, sandy or permeable soil. Sandy soils are known to have high permeability, which results in high infiltration rates. It helps high infiltration of water through a soil. That's why sandy or permeable soil is needed for a natural recharge. Second is a rocky strata with a fracture. Fractures provide permeability for fluid movement such as water or any other. Fractures provides high permeability for a water. That's why for natural recharge fractured rocks are needed. Third is a perennial river. What is meant by perennial rivers? It is a stream or a river which has constant stream or flow throughout the year. The river flows for an entire year is called as a perennial rivers. It helps percolation of water through a whole year. That's why perennial rivers are very important to recharge groundwater for throughout a year naturally. Same streams, the streams that flows throughout a year that also helps to recharge groundwater table throughout the year. Fifth, forest land. Forest land help to stop the water, soil water and recharge a groundwater. Last is a comparatively level land with less slope. The lower slope areas of the flat terrain, that is level land, allow rainfall infiltration and percolation. The level land with less slope helps or allow rainfall infiltration and percolation, while the higher slope areas with less with high slope, that is higher slope area, generate quick runoff from the land. That's why the comparatively level land with less slope is needed. Here the causes of reduction in natural recharge. Why natural recharge decreases? Because first, development of urban areas which reduces open land for recharge. Increases in urban areas, that is development, urbanization, it reduces open land for recharge. Deforestation occurs due to the urbanization, high industrialization. That's why reduction in natural recharge occurs. Reduction in agricultural, insufficient and irregular rainfall occurs due to deforestation, urbanization, etc. Industrialization, overuse of water by industries situated on river banks. The industries that situated near or on a river bank that uses excess of water. And last, recharge of polluted water in natural flow of water reduces infiltration capacity of soil as pores of soil gets blocked with impurities. The industries discharge the polluted water in a natural flows. In polluted water, different solid pollutants and that solid particles are present, and that solid particles blocks pores of soil. And that's why the percolation of water through a soil decreases. These are the causes of reduction in natural recharge. In next lecture, we discuss about the artificial recharge. Thank you.